Hi, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and today's reading is what your guides want you to know. In this reading, all I did was ask, ouch, sorry, a piece of sage was still burning on me, lovely. Who to watch and why to watch them. I used the Moonology for that. And then what you should do, like what they think you should be doing. I use Divine Purpose and Self-Awareness cards to figure out that. And then I want to see what's holding, like what they think is what's holding you back. So I use Soul Truth for that. And then what they want you to be ready for. So I use Blessed Be cards for that. And then, this is the funny thing, okay? I wasn't going to originally use this deck of cards inside of this. I thought that was all, but I just kept feeling the need to do the crystal cards too. So one of your guides was very particular about this deck. So instead of using my usual advice cards, I'm using the crystal cards as their advice for you, like what they want you to know. So, yeah. Either way, these are the charms that you're going to be choosing from. We have pile 1, which is the gun. Pile 2, which is the music note. Actually, this side looks better. And then for pile 3, we have the suitcase. Alright, so a quick update. Originally, I wasn't just going to do a video today. I was going to do one yesterday, but I didn't hear what I wanted to hear yesterday. I was waiting on news, and the news finally came in, and it came in today, and I wasn't feeling it, to be honest with you. I was feeling really cruddy and I was feeling self-pity, and I didn't want to do the video originally. But I'm trying to show up more consistently, including when it comes to tarot, because I do love doing tarot, and I love doing these pick-a-cards. I don't make money doing tarot. I used to make money, but I don't know, I haven't for a while. But either way, just because I'm not going to go out and be like, hey, you want a tarot reading? Y'all got to come to me. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work I think that's how it's supposed to work out anyways. You got to ask for the help if you want the help. But yeah, so I was feeling very self-pitied, and I didn't feel like doing it. And then I was just playing with my cards for me for a little bit, and I kind of got the urge to actually do this one. I felt like maybe there are more people out there that kind of really just need a pointer, some kind of guidance into what to do next. So I'll be playing with you. I'm not telling you which one's my pile, but yeah, I'll be playing with you. And what was I going to say? There was something else too about this particular one. Oh, and I was also, somebody had asked me recently for advice, and I could only tell them so much, but at the same time, I felt like this might help them out a little bit, so I hope it helps that person out. And yeah, so go ahead and pick your pile. Timestamps are in the description box below. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, that's absolutely fine. That just means there's some advice advice for you in that pile as well. Now, if you feel drawn to all three, that could actually be because I felt like the charms had something coming on. There is a theme to all of this. I do feel like there is somebody that is coming in for somebody in particular. I feel like somebody's moving in town, and they're bringing trouble with them is kind of what I've got. Or they're bringing either trouble for some and protection for others. So that was for somebody, I don't know, but that's what I got when I picked up all the charms, and I'm like, that's interesting. But I know it wasn't for me because I already did my reading. So either way, this is what I've got for you guys. And I'll meet you at your pile. Okay, my pile one. If you chose the gun, this is your pile. Alright, I'm going to start with who they want you to watch out for and why. So, Pisces came out, but so did Gemini and Leo. I do think it was talking about a Pisces because the other two came out originally in reverse, and I felt like that was kind of like why you need to watch out for this Pisces. But there is, there could be a Pisces coming into your life, or that is currently in your life, that if they want you to meditate and contemplate. So, like, you need to think about things, and how things could work out with this person, you know, if you know them that well. You also have the answers you need are coming, and don't let pride get in your way. So I do feel like when it comes to a Pisces, you have been prideful in your past, and I think that may have gotten in your way to get the answers that you need. So I feel like they're like letting you know you need to put your pride on hold, because like that's not getting you what you want. That's just holding you back from what you truly need. And I feel like there is something about this that you need to heal from, to let go of it and to move forward with your life, because I do feel like that is something that's been holding you back. So you need to really think about something, really try to maybe look at something from a different perspective, so that your pride's like not all, like I feel like somebody's a bit prideful when it comes to a certain situation or to a certain person, like maybe too afraid to ask for help, or too afraid to like let somebody see them anything less than for what they are. And I think for this person, it's more or less like things they own, material things, maybe a status of a job, but it's not the person that they are. It's not the being that they are. So like you need to let go of that pride so that you can get the answers that you need to see, even like to move forward with your life. And I feel like these answers are something that you really need. So what your guides want you to be, what you should be doing, what they think you should be doing. They think that you need to be still. You need to think a little bit more about something, maybe even not be working so much. Like I feel like somebody's working really hard, or they're trying to like keep their mind off something, so they're constantly working or doing something. But in that process, you're not actually, you're not healing it. You're not taking it in because you're ignoring it. They're also asking you to, it says sync with the mood. With the moon, but like I'm getting somebody stargazing, going outside. Yeah, no, okay, yes, I could see somebody like staring at the stars and looking at the moon, and it's like it's connecting with the moon. It is a pretty amazing feeling, and I feel like that's something that they're asking you to do, is to sink in with the moon again, to feel connected with something other than this planet and the emotions that go on here and all of the crazy, depressing things that constantly happen. And I do like how it says look to the stars, but I also feel like this is also talking about your birth chart. So there may be something in your birth chart referring to the cycles of the moon. Or maybe it's referring to your moon, you know, like sign. There's something about it that you really need to do more research on, do some more in-depth like figuring out, because there's like some sort of a key that is right there in front of you. And I feel like it is in your birth chart. There are all kinds of free birth chart like things. I think I used free astrology at one point. And even if they like ask you to like pay for something, you know, just get the free bit, and then don't like get the part where you have to pay for it, you know, like, 'cause I understand not wanting to pay for it all the time. But even if you do, like getting an in-depth one, I feel like there is something in your birth chart that will really help you figure out maybe your moon. Maybe you don't know your moon sign, but it's also like something about the moon cycles and just like your emotions, the connection of your emotions, or maybe the avoidance of them altogether. You also have aromatherapy, so scents could be really helpful to you at this moment. I do see citrus that could be beneficial to you. Also lemon, lavender, and vanilla. I even see spearmint, so these could be scents that you might want to look into. They could really help uplift your mood, also maybe just in general make you feel a lot better about things. And grounding yourself. There is something in not going too far. Like, yes, you should never stop dreaming, but I feel like you may be one of those people that daydream too often, and they're like asking you to ground yourself a little bit. Like, yes, don't ever stop dreaming. Don't ever stop reaching for the stars, or, you know, conquering challenges that are going to be thrown your way. But you also have to remember that you are here, and you have to, I don't know, there's something about growing, something more. But they want you to ground yourself. I also see roots, so maybe working with trees too. If I'm hearing for somebody, maybe you plant a tree soon, or you should plant a tree. I don't know. So we also have, because I pulled divine purpose as well. You have your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. So this could be just talking about so many things that you should be, like one of your guys wants you to be working on massage therapy, or maybe you need to get a massage, having some muscle issues that would really be, so like a massage would be really beneficial to you. And I also see like energy healing and physical therapy. So I do feel like there is maybe something that you've been, maybe you had broken a bone and now you're like getting it back into like shape, getting it back into working mode. I also see exercising, so you could be just need to have more of an exercise routine in your life, because I feel like this is very beneficial as well. There's something about being very proud, not like too prideful, but taking pride in yourself, in the way that you look, like the way that you look naked. I don't know, that's for somebody in particular. This person, your guides want you to know that you inspire young people to learn. So continue doing what it is that you do, because it makes people it makes young people like want to learn you. So I also see like somebody could be like reading to children, like maybe a teacher's aide, or maybe even a teacher, you know, that works with young children. But there is like something that you have a passion for that really inspires young people around you to like want to learn more about it, and that makes them want to do better for themselves and for their future. You also have a speaker. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. So I feel like you just have a really great, you have this beautiful talent to where you can talk to others, that you can help people see things from a different perspective. You may also just be a motivational speaker, I feel like, for some of you, but there's something that you try to open people's eyes up about, because like it's important, and as you do, it's kind of beautiful, because like I was seeing somebody that's like seeing things from all different sides and being like, yeah, everything has a different, like, you know, a side to it, but the truth is what's true to you inside of yourself. And just because everybody else is saying that this is what's true for them does not mean that it is what's true for you. Like, I don't know, it's just somebody's a really phenomenal speaker. You also have environmentalist. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So I do love how this is another one that's about teaching. And I did see like butterflies on the book that the teacher was like showing to the students. And on this one, you know, you've got the protecting animals and nature and teaching about it. So I do feel like you have, maybe that's something that you do as well. Or maybe that is what you do, is that you teach about nature and animals. I feel like for some of you could have like a TikTok or like a YouTube, or I don't know, there's some sort of a platform where you talk about what about animals maybe, and like what they like, or just the beauty of the nature in general. I feel like for some of things. I also feel like somebody talks about flowers and what their properties are, and how healing flowers can actually be for people, or how dangerous they can be as well. You also have creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. Your guides really want you to express yourself, like creatively, to do something, whatever it is that you feel like you want to do, just like to express yourself, or to, I don't know, you could see something like and be like, oh, I can make something like that, but I could do something like this instead, and it would look really cool, you know? Like, do it then. Do it, because you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to express yourself creatively. Even if it doesn't seem like it's something that, Is it creative? Or like, yeah, creative. It really kind of is. Like, there's something that you want to do that is expressing yourself, and it is in a creative way. You may not see it that way, but there is like a need to express it, a need to do it. The things that are holding you back. How can I surrender even more in this moment? It is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. Today's soul action. Know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Today's mantra, I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. It is hard to surrender because sometimes you just feel like you have to control everything, but there are things you can't control. So, how can I be more flexible right now? What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Today's soul action. Remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then do some yoga. Yoga could be something that you might want to look into, since we were seeing a bunch of stuff about exercise. And you know, I love how I was saying something about the control right before I picked like this card up and like actually started reading it, you know? Like, I do feel like that is something that you might have to really try to let go of, because, you know, like, you can't control everything, okay? And there are things that need to be brought to you when you don't have control, when you let go of the idea of control, because like, these things can't be brought to you otherwise. It's kind of like a reward for giving up that control, you know? All right, so why they want you to pretty much do, so like, this is what you're getting ready for. This is why they think you need to do all of this stuff, because you're going to have a blessing on your family. So I was getting it earlier too, but I don't go anywhere, so I don't really think it was for me. I think it was for one of you guys. Like, I feel like somebody could be finding out that they're pregnant, or they're about to get pregnant. There's something about having a child, or maybe a child being brought into somebody's life, like maybe adoption. But there is an addition to the family is what I'm mainly getting. There is also a blessing to find the truth. So there is like, I feel like there's some kind of truth that you have been searching for. That is something that you've been contemplating, like meditating, that you need to do more of. And maybe it's when it comes to this Pisces. But I feel like, or even maybe it was a Gemini or even a Leo. But I feel like there is a truth that that you will be finding, and that's something that they're trying to get you ready for right now. You need to let go of the idea of control, because once you let go of pride, like, the answers you need are coming. That's exactly what this whole reading is about. What the truth that you need is going to come to you. That's what they're getting you ready for. But you have to let go of control. You need to just more or less go with the flow. Maybe work on yourself a little bit by like expressing yourself creatively, speaking on something, teaching children, grounding yourself, looking at the stars, like just enjoying life in general, like being still instead of constantly going. And this is their like, they want what they want you to know, like their advice for you. Allow my energy to uplift your spirits, bringing fresh perspectives, insights, and awareness. See your life situations through the highest perspective, not from the ego. Let go of the need to be right and making others wrong. Choose happiness time and again, and you will win. Allow my soothing and cooling, vibrant blue energy to cool off your fiery disposition and soothe you, so you can see your life and the circumstances in it with a neutral, peaceful heart. All is well, dear one. Fear not. Great magic, alchemy forces are on your side to bring a victory for you. A small shift in attitude may be called for. Allow my magic to do the rest. So I do love that. Like, that's pretty much what this whole reading's been about. Then you have place me on your third eye and receive a transmission of the divine light while repeating these words. I am divine light. I am purified. All disharmonies and distracting energies are clear from my being now. Allow me to dispel all that no longer serves you. I connect you with universal wisdom and can bring great clarity and focus to your mind. Allow divinely inspired ideas and inspirations to channel through you and then act on them. Doing so will bring great abundance in all forms into your life. Whisper your heart's greatest desires into my being and watch the magic unfold in your world. And it's interesting because I'm seeing a clear quartz in my mind's eye, so that is for somebody. You might want to look into getting a clear quartz, but right here it's called Andarian Clear, and these are like crystals, but I don't know. Quartz works too. But yes, this is for, I hope this resonated. I hope it helps. This is all I've got for you. If it did help, if it did resonate with you at all, let me know by hitting that like button. It really helps out to know if it resonates with you guys. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you. If you like my vibe, please subscribe, and maybe meet again. Bye! Okay, my pile too. If you chose this music note, this is your pile. Alright, so, who to watch out for and why. We have Taurus. It says prosperity lies ahead and emotions are running high. So when it comes to a Taurus, I feel like somebody's really worried about money, which makes sense. It's Tauruses for you. But they are, they could be really argumentative. I'm hearing something about being aggressive. So, yes, so emotions are going to be running high with a Taurus, and I feel like it's about money. What you should do, I pulled Divine Purpose and Self-Awareness cards, so this is what your guides think you should be doing. Alright, I'll start with the Divine Purpose before I get into the Self-Awareness. We have nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. So I do see somebody cooking. Maybe being, like somebody could be doing a chef, or there's just cooking in general for people and serving it. We have flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So there could be flowers that I feel like they want you to work with flowers. Now, I do see somebody making literally a flower arrangement, but I also am getting that it's not just those kinds of flowers or other kinds of flowers that it could be talking about. I'm just not 100% sure what they're talking about. Like, it could be like the fake ones that you put on something or make something out of. You also have animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. So I feel like you do have a way of communicating with any animal very intuitively. There's also something in, like, I feel like somebody could rescue animals. Like, there's, like, it's like wild animals, that normally people wouldn't, want to help out, but it's like they're wounded or they're hurt. And it's like, this and you help them out and you can tell what they want and what they need. And this is a part of your gift. I feel like this is something you're supposed to do, is work with animals. And that's something that your guides want you to do and to connect with a little bit more. They also want you to, or this is also what they want you to do. Like, I can't so smile because it makes me laugh. Your guides want you to have sex. They want you, there's something about healing sex that you're very much needing at the moment. But it comes to, it really pretty much comes down to, you're like in the need of healing sex. You also have connect with your ancestors. I'm getting a few different things with connect with your ancestors. I'm kind of getting somebody like looking at pictures and they're just like remembering things from back in the day. But I'm also getting some of you could be doing like the geology or like the ancestry.coms, just seeing where your past takes you and, seeing how you're all connected. You have make a vision board. So I feel like you might have a hard time like seeing where you see yourself or having like inspiration of where to go or where you want to go. So they're like saying you need to make a vision board. And if you don't feel comfortable making a vision board, just have pictures or have like things that you want to be like around you so that you can see like this is what you're working for. This is what you want. This is what your goals are. You have use your hands. So I feel like you may be, they want you to use your hands more, like a little more physically, doing a little more work so that you can, like, I don't know, I feel like working with your hands will actually bring ideas forward to you. It will also be very beneficial to you as well. Like, I feel like it'll bring you things, like, bring you the abundance that you're seeking. We have journals, so I feel like writing things down, journaling things, that's something that they need you to do. There's something in, you could be very creative, like, you might be a very creative writer. But I don't know, they're mainly talking about needing to write things down because it like helps you find a balance within yourself. And then you have connect with earth. So I feel like they're asking you to go on a hike or to go walking around to reconnect with the earth, to breathe in fresh air instead of stale air of your home because you've been home for so long. It's like getting out of the house. They want you to walk around and get out of the house. It's so abundantly clear. What's holding you back? Am I willing? You are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain, and invulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Today's soul action, be brave, follow your heart's compass, and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra, it's possible. Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your soul matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action, share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. There is something in you needing to speak on something in your story that has happened to you because it will be very inspiring to somebody else, maybe like with the way that you're opening out to them. Am I letting fear stop me? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable. But I heard unstoppable by Sia. I don't know. But it's up to you to see that by taking action. Today's soul action. Today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of no hero, so that is who you will become. Oh, you are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. Be your own hero. Stop letting things stop you. Just so you know, fear is temporary, okay? You only feel it for like however long you let yourself feel it, okay? And this fear is the only thing that's stopping you. But regrets, not going for your dreams, not going for that one thing, that opportunity that is so close at hand, that is something that you're going to have to live with for the rest of your life. Regret is something you live with forever. But fear is temporary, dude. And it's only like for like a few minutes while you're going out there or right before you do something, you know? And it's just, it'll go away, including once you're actually doing it. You might feel exhilarated. You might feel good. The outcome may not be what you expect it to be. So this is why they want you to be ready. These are the blessings that are coming in for you. You have a blessing on a home. So there may be, you may have been looking for a new home, a place where you feel like you're at home, more comfortable. And this is coming in for you. This is exactly what you've been looking for. And that's why they want you to be ready. They don't want you to be fearful. They don't want you to be afraid. There's also a blessing on your creativity. So if you've had a blockage on your creativity, that's going to be let up. But they want you to be prepared for that as well. Because I feel like somebody will be making like a lot of new things, or like just creating a lot of different things than what they had already had or what they were doing previously. Okay, what they want you to know. These are the crystal cards. So you've got 3 cards for you. So we'll start with this one. My love for you is unconditional and eternal. I love all of you. Open yourself now to give and receive love freely. Work with me to open your heart center to self-forgiveness and to forgiveness for all others. As you begin to give and receive love freely, you come to know yourself as love. Love is your true essence. It is who you are. I will open you to unlimited compassion. Allow your heart to connect with the cosmic heart of the Earth Mother and all of your earthly brothers and sisters, loving all sentient beings the way Mother Earth loves you. I bring to you miracle hearing with ease, grace, and great joy. I teach you the path of self-mastery and divine alchemy. There is nothing within you that is not a gift from the Supreme Creator. Everything within us is sacred and should be treated as such. You are perfect as you are. Contained within me is the mystery of the cosmos. I work with Lord Buddha to assist you with achieving inner and outer balance. I will help you walk the middle path where nothing can shake you off your center. I will teach you to see and appreciate the gift of life. I am a key. Hold me and allow my essence to take you on an inner journey of self-discovery. Hold me, gaze at me, meditate with me, sleep with me, and I will bring to you the great wisdom of the universe and the insights into your personal life situations. Work with me to fully anchor your mighty I am presence into your human form. So this also kind of looks like, well, I don't know what it's actually called. They call it like black glass, but it doesn't really look like obsidian. I'm wearing obsidian. It does not look like that. Kind of looks like a lava rock, but not really. It's like the shiny one. I don't even fucking know what it's called. Okay. My gifts to you are many, my dear one. My energy purifies and transmutes whatever you are ready to release in this now moment. Great magic and alchemy is what I have to offer you. I work with Saint Germain and the sacred violet flame to dispel all dense energies held within your mind, body and mind system. I clear and cleanse your chakras and auric fields, restoring you to your perfect divine blueprint. Gaze into my being or hold me, and I will open doors to the realms that your sacred heart yearns to explore. While you are in my presence, I will open and activate your third eye center, gifting you with prophetic insights and psychic knowledge so you may make life choices that will serve you well. I love how it says magic and alchemy in a couple of these cards. You might be studying alchemy. It might be in your bloodline, and that's something that your guides really would like you to look into. So that's pretty cool. Let me know if you find anything out about that. But this is all I've got for you, my pile 2. I hope it was helpful. If it was helpful, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know how it resonates with you in the comments below. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you have any requests for videos, let me also know in the comments below. But I'm going to move on to my pile 3 now. So, maybe meet again. Bye. Okay, my pile 3. If you chose, oh my goodness, if you chose a suitcase, this is your pile. Alright, so starting out, who to watch out for and why. Libra came out for who you're supposed to watch out for, but there's also Cancer that came out as well, so it could be either one. You have a win-win outcome is forecast, nothing will come of the situation, and a personal issue reaches resolution. I feel like it's actually talking about when you finally reach a personal issue when it comes to probably a Cancer. It's like you realize that nothing's going to come of this situation. That's when something, I feel like that's when you start to realize that it's really a win-win outcome for both of you, because like it wouldn't have worked out in the first place. Or there could be something that a Cancer tells you that makes you realize that things will work out the way that you want them to. What your guides want you to do, like what they think you should be doing. We're going to start with divine purpose, and then we'll move into self-awareness. We have counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So I feel like a lot of people come to you for you to like listen to them, for them to vent to you, and you heal them with kind words and wise advice. You have practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. So there could be something that you've been practicing. I do see somebody working with a musical instrument, so maybe you work with some kind of a musical instrument, but there is something that you practice on a daily basis that actually is going to help you in the long run, and it is like a talent of yours. And you have freedom. You're free to do what you choose. So I do feel like you have choices at the moment, and it's like they're letting you know, your guides are letting you know you're free to decide what you want. You'll be protected, and you'll be watched over. And whatever you choose to do will work for you. You have spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So I feel like you may, I do feel like you're a spiritual teacher to a lot of people around you. Now, for some of you, not for a lot of you, but there's like a few of you, I feel like you may have some sort of a platform where you're teaching people about spirituality, about healing, and about letting go of things that you can't control. Like, I feel like that's like maybe a lesson you're teaching at the moment, is letting go of things that don't help you. Just let go. Don't hold that. That's baggage you don't need. But I do feel like there are some kind of sessions or seminars or classes that you hold that are very beneficial to many people around you. These are self-awareness. So these are things that they think that you should be working on personally. You have built strength. So I do feel like you could be toning your body up, working out, exercising more. It's like as you do this, there is like some sort of meditation. Hey, Fred. And your eye's getting better. It is. We also have dance. So I do think like there is like, I feel like you have more of an exercise routine. You're taking better care of your body. You also are enjoying life more. I feel like there's some sort of something in dancing. Okay, maybe, all right, you need to build strength. You need to start dancing more. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the happiness that you have within you. Flow like water. Go with the flow, including when it comes to certain things in your life. There are going to be things that you can't control, and that's okay. Just go with it. Burning bowl ritual, which is mainly to letting go of things that don't mean it, that don't have anything to do. I like that how you teach it, but it's hard for you to also accept it. I feel like that's something you need to do. Instead of just teaching it, also do it as well. Like write it out if you have to, and like burn it if you have to. Like there's burning bowl rituals, so I feel like burning some kind of a list, some kind of letter that you write will really benefit you. You have hydrate, so drink more water. Connect with fire. I do feel like there may be a fire that you may be having. You might be invited to a bonfire. And I feel like when you go to this fire, not only will it be like very hypnotizing, but it's also the company that you're keeping that will be very nice. You have movement, so there is move more, do a little bit more. It stops staying still. Like I feel like somebody's been sitting around a lot. They haven't been doing a lot, and that's okay. You know, we have those times, but it's time for you to get off your ass now. And then you have clean your space. So I think they're asking you to clean your house, to clean things up, make things look better, feel better. And as you do this cleaning, there's something in feeling better about yourself as well. There might be asking you to clean your windows. You have plan a vacation. So they're asking you to plan something, plan a getaway to get away from like wherever you are at now. And I like how it's right under it. It's like this one's 39 and this is 49. Spend time with friends. You might be planning a vacation to visit with friends or to spend time with a certain friends. Like I feel like you are planning a road trip or some kind of a vacation with friends. Like it could be like 2 other people. And this is something that your guides want you really to try to do as well, because I feel like it'll give you really something to look forward, something to go towards. These are the things that are holding you back. You have, am I consistently showing up? Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Today's soul action. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals, then show up. I feel like there is something you need to show up for more consistently inside of your life. Maybe taking care of yourself, like the exercising. What excuses am I making right now? No more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is now. Today's soul action. If it is important enough to you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and do it, even if you don't feel it ready. Listen to your heart and you will be led. There is something that you're like, oh, it's not a good time. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for this yet. Okay, first of all, you're never going to be ready for it. Second of all, like, you know, sometimes you really shouldn't wait on there. Like, I feel like somebody's waiting on like something or someone or, but it's like this waiting is only hurting them in the long run. It's holding you back. There's never going to be a good time to do it. Just go for it. Whatever it is that you truly want, if it's really that important to you, you'd make it happen. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. Today's soul action. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. I do feel like we tell ourselves a story about how we think that we should live our lives, even though that's not what our lives are supposed to be. Sometimes I feel like somewhere along the lines, I feel like you kind of started telling yourself this is what your story is, even though that's never what you ever wanted. It was just something you were told from a young age. So you're like, okay, well, I need to do this to make things better. Hi, BB. I was worrying about you earlier. I hate when you leave for days at a time. All right. So these are the blessings that are coming in for you. This is what they want you to be ready for. And I feel like this is why they're letting you know this is what the things that you need to work on. These are the things you need to think about. You have a blessing of protection. So you do have some form of protection coming towards you. You could have felt unprotected for a while, but they're letting you know that it's coming in for you. A blessing to ease loneliness and to bring companionship. Like, I feel like you've been feeling very alone. You could have been single for a long time, and you've been looking for the right companion. I feel like you just haven't found the right one, but they're letting you know that's coming to an end. You're going to find a companionship. It's going to ease your loneliness. You have a blessing for good men and fathers. So this person that's going to ease your loneliness and bring you companionship could be a good man, a good father. They could be a father, and they're just a generally good man. And we have a blessing for peace of mind. So I feel like if you've been really at war with yourself, if you've really been battling some depression and the fear, and it might be crippling at times, they want you to know that a peace of mind is what's coming for you now. You're going to be feeling a lot more relaxed. And I feel like you start owning your dark side a lot more because you're starting to understand it. These are blessings from your ancestors. Your ancestors have another blessing for you as well, because it says a blessing from your ancestors. So there is some, I feel like this is what they want to bring to you, the peace of mind. They want to tell you, you know, you've been working through the things that you needed to work through, and because of that, you're getting this support, you're getting these blessings. And you have a blessing for support. So I feel like this, there's somebody that's going to be very supportive of you if you feel like you don't have any support, or it's like you feel like there's something in your life that you don't have the support that you need. Well, this person's going to give you the support that you need. And there's also a blessing to lift sadness. So if you've been feeling really down in the dumps, been feeling really depressed, you're not going to be feeling that way for much longer. Your guides want you to know that this is only temporary, that you're going to be feeling so much better very soon. And these are your advice. This is what they want you to know. And you had 5 cards that came out, more than anybody else. My soft hues will wrap you in a rainbow blanket of calm, peace, and love. Enter my being and allow me to soften your mind, body, and attitude about your life experiences. Every challenge has a gift within it, custom designed by the universe for your personal growth and expansion. Take the gift and leave the rest. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to me, and I will transmute with you violet flame of transmutation, all that no longer serves you. I feel like you could be like at war with yourself. Like there could have been like some sort of a past relationship or situationship that you're like, why did I even go through that? Like, what was the purpose of that? Like you only see the negativity in it, and they're like asking you to look for the positivity. Okay, so like there are things you had learned about it. Like say you were in a relationship and you like didn't do things in that relationship that you would have done in another relationship, or that you had learned to do in another relationship. You know, it's like that's because you just learned that knowledge. You didn't have that knowledge back in that day, but you have that knowledge now. Or it's like maybe you were in a relationship with somebody for such a long time and you guys never really got along, but you had children together, and it's like, well, why did we stay together for so long when all we did was just abuse each other, like emotionally and whatever? And it's like, well, the reason why you guys were together is to have, like, if you had children, that's the reason why you were together, is to have those children. Your children were supposed to be here. That's what they're meant to be. Sure, maybe you're not supposed to be in the relationship, but maybe that relationship was supposed to be there in the first place to help make your children. And also, even the like the things that they're going through, or the things that they see you two doing, you know, that is also like it helps them grow in a way, you know, like that's how they learn how relationships work. So remember that, like remember how you teach each, or how how you treat each other, because that's also something you're showing your children. That's only for some of you that have children. Obviously. But there is something that's always, that is always happens for us, you know, like it doesn't happen to us, it happens for us. And those things, are always seem like they're like the worst possible thing, but there's a reason why they happen. And look for that silver lining, because that silver lining is the whole reason why you went through that. And learn it so you don't have to go through it again. Alright, I work with Lord Ganesha, the Hindu deity representing the power of the Supreme Being that removes obstacles and ensures success in human endeavors, and it aids in the fulfillment of your life mission and purpose. I will assist you in listening to your inner wisdom and heart to reveal the choices that are for your highest and greatest good. If you are ever unclear about what path to choose or what choice to make, sleep with me under your pillow and I will strengthen the connection between your mind, heart, and soul. You will walk your path with certainty, clarity, and purpose and power. I bring you empowerment and mental, emotional strength to meet life's challenges with an open heart and calm mind. They want you to look into Lord Ganesha, because there is some sort of obstacle that's in your life that is stopping you from fulfilling your life mission, from doing your life purpose. And it's like something you tell yourself. Amber might be a stone you may be wanting to look into, or crystal. Great abundance, prosperity, and success are yours, and I will open you to receive it. My essence holds great magic, mystery, and knowledge. Hold me and visualize how you would like your life to be and look. I will bring you miracle manifestations. Your heart's deepest desire is to create heaven on earth, and I hold the blueprint for that creation. My Gaia green energy represents the heart of, maybe it's Gia, of Mother Earth connecting with your heart. I bring you into perfect alignment with Mother Earth. I bring you gifts of unconditional love and infinite compassion for yourself, others, the earth, and all of life. I feel like if you're worried about money, they're letting you know that's going to be happening. If you're worried about succeeding, you're going to succeed. I am the color of the deep blue green ocean. Like the ocean, I am expansive and vast, a perfect and unique reflection of you. This inner space is where you can rest in the arms of your inner divine and experience peace, serenity, and tranquility. Gaze into my being and allow yourself to access a state of pure presence. My energy can bring you into present moment awareness. Allow my energy to calm your mind. Be still and know that you are God and you are the light of the world. I feel like you need a little more calm in your life, and that's what they're asking you to do. Maybe stare at the ocean. It is very calming. Maybe listen to ocean. If you have chosen me today, could it be that your physical body is having trouble with ascension symptoms? Feeling tired, achy, and overly emotional are but a few of the complaints humans have when they are trying to assimilate the higher, finer frequencies that are downloading to Mother Earth. Work with me to ease the effects of the ascension, helping you to better integrate these frequencies. Rest assured, dear one, this too shall pass. All is well. Mint. You know what's interesting? I swear I saw mint. Maybe it wasn't in this one, but no. But there was mint in another one. So maybe you're from another pile too. So that might be something you might want to look into, is maybe eating some more mints, or just like having it in your life in some sort of way. Maybe even getting a mint crystal of some sort. But I feel like it's because you've been very tired. You've been very achy. You've been going through this ascension and you're not sure of how to keep going. Just so you know, it does get better. Alright, but this is all I have for you, my pile 3. I hope it was helpful. If it was, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know how it resonated with you in the comments below. If you have any requests for videos, please let me know in the comments below. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. The more the merrier. I think that is all I've got for you. So maybe meet again. Bye.